Let's record. And here's the site of the big hole now. This is where the house is going. This is where our 165-foot well was just drilled last week. Doesn't look too exciting, but there's the hole where the house is going to go. Completely round house. That's hard to see. But just deep woods everywhere. No neighbors. Now I'll quickly walk you down to the waterfront. Hopefully I don't see any bears down here. We have our hydro buried down this little road. Buried via submarine cable through the lake. And it comes out that little gray pipe in the ground, which is pretty close to our well, pretty close to our house. We tried saving as many of the big trees as we could. Okay, off we go to the water. Pretty messy down here. We have a few tarps hanging up. It doesn't look that good, but the water looks great. This is our path we made. This is 5 feet high of juniper when we bought it. Turn around here. Coming down the path. There's our first deck with a falling down tarp. Oop, frog. Getting attacked by deer flies. Well, let's go down a bit further. We have another deck up there, which is quite nice too. Let's go down to the water here. We have a dock here with a boat on it, unfortunately. And there's some trees overhanging the top of it. But the water is pretty much 30 feet deep, 1 foot away from these, see these weeds? Come right here, 30 feet deep. And we have neighbors across the way. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. There we go. See all the neighbors there. A pretty neat shoreline on the other side. Fair-sized lake, probably 5 miles long. And that's about all I can show you for here. We'll head back up. Our path again with our decks. That's our other deck, obviously well used. Dog goes swimming in here all the time. See you later. My friend's old truck. This is a great big field that we used to camp in the first year we owned the property because there was no road to get down to our site. We had to build our own road, which started pretty close to here. This is a brand new road that we made 2 years ago, right from here on, right through these deep woods that you can see around here. And there's some old truck we use, an old backhoe back there, you can't really see it. Now we're getting closer. This was deep woods, this road. Can't say I've ever made a road before, but Ann and I did so much work on this road, you wouldn't believe it. It turns out we did a pretty good job. Doesn't get wet, pretty smooth. We're almost getting there. A little bumpy. And now we're hitting the crossroads. We made 3 cottage lots down here, and 1 lot goes off down that road. My road is up this little hill. There's another road off to the right here. Down there somewhere, there it is. And I'm up this little hill. There's our old trailer that we used to camp in. It's really got mouse infested. And here's pretty much the lot now. Doesn't look anything near the same. Elizabeth won't recognize this. That's our new septic tank. Not installed yet. And that's the hi-ho that's done all the damage around here. As you can see, we're totally surrounded by woods around here. That's where our septic system is going. Right down in that hole down in there. Our house is actually going up this hill. I'm going to pause for a second. We had to buy the road from this gate right here. We just put up this gate last year. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a gate here now. And we actually bought the road from right here at the beginning of this steep hill. We're just about to go down. Slowly. Down the hill we go. And this was all underwater. This hole, as far as you can see, the end of this road was 8 feet underwater because there's a beaver dam in the middle of the road, which I'll stop and quickly show you. This is where I spend many nights hunting beavers with my 17-shot 22. It's quite gross shooting beavers, but it has to be done. There's the culvert they like to plug. You can see it goes a little further down. Oops. All the way in there is nasty swamp area. But this whole thing was covered by a lake at one point. Anyway, we'll keep going. The weeds grew like crazy on the sides of this road this year because it was so wet. I had a 30-ton well truck go off the road the other day, right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it went off the road right there. What a mess that was. Big hi-ho had to pull them out. Now we're going up this hill. Sorry for the bouncing photos. There we go, down to the cottage, down Onion Spring Road. It's a little narrow road. Hopefully I can film it okay on this truck. We had to buy this road from the township. We didn't want to, but we had to. As you can see, it's a little bit of a rough road. That does the job. Hopefully this video won't take too long. The road's only a mile long. It's hard to drive and film at the same time though, I've realized.